I should be live. Welcome everyone to part 2 of Lego Speed Champion set 76901. This of course is the Toyota Supra, and it's a beauty. I tried hyping it up to you guys yesterday. I think everyone believed me. Got a little bit of a shadow situation there, so I'll bring you in so you guys can see what a real Supra looks like. There's what a Lego Supra looks like. And they did a nice job with this model. I made it about halfway through it yesterday. I did bag 1 of 2. So I had to take Roxy for a walk. We're kind of in a similar situation today. I was super busy editing videos and such, but I wanted to crank this out. I wanted to get the second episode in and finish the set, so that's what we're going to do. Try to get the camera Robbie working with me there. Welcome to the stream, everybody. This, of course, is on Brickatech Live, which is my, I guess, formerly dead YouTube channel. Now, like, you know, kind of clinging to life. It's like if it were to fall off a cliff, but it didn't fall off the whole way, and you see it like kind of like climbing up. It's kind of like that. But I put stuff over here if you're wondering, like, what? How do I decide, or what am I splitting over here? I kind of like put stuff over here that I don't want messing up my main channel, because oftentimes like these live channels kind of mess things up over there, or live streams, I should say. With you know, there's a click-through rate is typically low on a live stream. Notifications get messed up when you do a live stream and then you have regular videos out. So just to keep things simple, to complicate things, to keep things simple on YouTube, this is what we're doing. What we're doing over here. Should probably just go to Twitch with this stuff. I've been streaming my video gameplay on Twitch, live streaming it, and it was such a good move to make, to move my live streams for gaming over there. But it's a gaming platform for the most part, and that made sense in that regard. I don't know if Lego makes sense to go over there or not. It probably would, because YouTube's got no love for live streams. The YouTube audience has no love for live streams, and YouTube itself has no love for live streams. Look at that piece, just got stuck in there. But it's, you know, I think this is where the audience wants to be. It's hard to get people to change their ways. So we keep it over here. We just move it to a new channel so it doesn't mess up the other stuff. Is this a cop or a drop? Imagine talking like that. I think from the way that I introduced it, I think it's a cop. It's also a drop. The only thing we drop around here are pieces, my friend. I need to learn this kid's lingo. I'll have to start saying that in my videos. Is this a cop or a drop? I might make that a series. I'm going to steal that, and I'm not going to give you credit for it either. Hey, Builders is here. Welcome, brother. Thanks for stopping by. Bonnie says, it's hard for me to get Star Wars clone figs, but they had a Lego folder bag with 501st clone fig. I don't know what any of that means, but that sounds awesome if you got a free minifigure. Liam says, I've been making some Speed Champions videos too. I'm sure you saw the one I did yesterday. I did. I saw it, but I didn't watch it, if that makes sense. I saw the thumbnail for it. And I was like, oh, that looks cool, but I don't have enough time on my hands. I didn't really watch anything on YouTube yesterday. Been in the more of podcasting scene lately because you can multitask while you do it. And that's real nice. I like listening to Builder Bud's podcast. It's kind of like, it's about the closest thing to what Missing Pieces is, or Greg's World podcast is, that I can find, where it's more of like a journal. Not quite a journal. I'd like it to be more of a journal, I guess, if anything. I just like listening to people's like stories and the things they have going on and whatnot. I don't really care about like interviews or hearing about people that aren't the host. I just want to hear about your life and what you have going on. Not really even Lego. Like, I don't want to talk about Lego. I don't want to hear about Lego. I just like want to know about you. What's going on in your life? What are you doing? What are you struggling with? What's working for you? That's the kind of stuff I like listening to. And that's kind of like what I make. Builder says, any good yard sale finds yet? They're starting to pop up around here. Hey, what? Dude, I've got a couple videos out recently. You got to go back and check them out. I found some things. I found some good stuff. My first week out. We've only had 1 week so far. And it was a banger. If this is a preview of what yard sale season is going to be like this year, I'm freaking stoked, man. It's going to be great. I got some video games. I got some Lego stuff. I got 4 minifigs for 25 cents that are pretty valuable. Like the one I looked up is $17, which is wild for the cheapest one in the United States. That was just a crazy find. I made a gaming video where I showed off all the video games that I got. I got 12 Xbox 360 games for $20, which was a score. I got a couple other things too. I just been kind of putzing around with it all. We got a whole box of Hot Wheels for $5. Clark and I are going to do a live stream on Greg's World where we go through all of that. So that'll be kind of a neat thing to do. Liam says he's loving the Discord. I'm glad, dude. I'm glad. Ann said she's eating pizza. That sounds like an absolute win if I've ever heard one before. Pizza. I wouldn't say pizza and Lego because you don't want to be eating pizza while you're building Lego, but maybe watching Lego and eating pizza, I think you can't do any better. We got a little side action there. Little side skirt, if you will. Builder says he needs to do some binging to catch up, I guess. Hey, man. Life. When you have a life and you got kids and you got a job and you got all that stuff, you've got bigger priorities than watching some guy go around yard sailing. But if you get a chance, if you find that spare second in your life, you'll probably enjoy the video. I kind of take you along with me on the entire action, cutting out just the boring stuff, you know? It's just like all the good stuff. Janelle says, I'm a weird YouTube viewer. Hey, I'm a weird YouTube creator. So I love live streams. I had to choose between 2 live streams the same day. One from Z-Dog, MD, and the other one was a travel blog type of stream. I watched Z-Dog, MD. I don't know what that is, but I'm glad that you're enjoying streaming. I think it's fun. I think it's cool to kind of like, especially if the person can actually entertain you or like have a conversation with you. I think that's pretty fun to watch. I watch lots of live streams, especially in the Lego space, that the person just, they ain't got it. They ain't got it. They're good at reading chat and moderately like replying to it possibly, but that's pretty much the extent of the entertainment value that they provide. But I think, you know, if you're going to live stream, you got to do more than that. You know, you got to bring something to the table. Not to say that I am, but I hope I am. I'm doing my best. It's one of those things that I think you gotta practice with and get better as time goes, hopefully. And same thing with Lego building. I suck at Lego building. I suck at doing both these things at the same time. I'd be better off just going into the just chatting phase. But I like to have something to do while I'm doing live streams, because I think if you're just sitting here talking, it's not as entertaining. It's not as interesting. You want to have something that someone can visually watch, which is why I think gaming live streams are the live streams to watch. I think Lego live streams, like what I'm doing right now, and I'll be completely honest with you, I think what I'm doing right now in terms of like visual entertainment, I think watching people build Lego sets is some of the most boring live streams that you could possibly watch. But that being said, if the person can engage with you and you can have a conversation that's fun, it doesn't matter. None of this matters, right? This is just what I'm doing on the side. This is like icing on the cake. This should not be the focus. That's my opinion. Now, gaming, on the other hand, the game is kind of the focus. And then like the commentary is kind of like icing on the cake there. So I would say if you can't hold a conversation, that isn't your forte, there's nothing wrong with that. That's totally fine. I would recommend becoming a gaming streamer, because then the game can hold the attention of people versus the conversation that you're having or attempting to have. Liam says he built the new Wolverine mech. Dude, I need to get that. Clark he's hyped on that set, dude. It's so good. And we've been really getting into X-Men lately too. He's been drawing X-Men. I need to get that one in Black Panther. I don't love the Iron Man one that much, so I'll probably let that one sit. We'll see. But as for actually live streaming, I'm debating whether to actually continue live streaming over here, even though it messes up the algorithm or whatever if I stream over my other channel. It seems dumb, like from a creator standpoint. It seems dumb to stream on this dead channel. Like, I kind of like it. I like it for some reasons, and I don't like it for some reasons, I guess. Like, right now, as of the time that I'm making this live with us, there's 9 people here. 9 people. Even my pathetic gaming streams get like twice of that. So, like, what am I even doing? Why would I not have this on my main channel? That's a question I'll have to ponder to myself as time goes by. We shall see. Oh, he's a medical doctor. I gotcha. It makes sense. I thought he lived in Maryland, which would have also been cool. Guy live streams himself walking through Maryland, showing you all of the amazing things to be seen. I'd probably watch that stream. Has Clark watched X-Men the Animated Series? Yeah, we watched a little bit of it. Again, another show with a great theme song. I wonder if I forgot to put a piece over here. I bet you I did. See, I told you guys I suck at building. This is when it's good only 9 people are at your stream. They can't see just how terrible you are. I am thinking about yesterday's stream, turning that into an Is BrickTech buying it? Because I think, in fact, I'll do that tomorrow. I got asked if I'm buying the Skywalker Saga. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to make an Is BrickTech buying it or make a video about it. I'm like, hey, why not just turn what I said about it into a video? And then people will know. Because instead of 9 people knowing what my thoughts are, thousands of people will know what my thoughts are. It seems like the way to go, right? And that's what I've been doing with the gaming thing, too. I think it's going to work out fantastically. I've been streaming like pretty much every day on Twitch. And I've been cranking out highlight videos. I have videos for like the next week already just sitting on my gaming channel, just waiting to go. It's going to be great. I plan to put out a video every single day for the rest of the year on Greg's Arcade. Every single day. And all the live streams are going to go over on Twitch. We're going to get followers on Twitch, which is cool. We already have more subscribers, which subscribers are like members on YouTube. We have more members on Twitch because of the Prime gaming or whatever, where you can use your Prime membership. We're doing better on Twitch in 1 week than I did on a year in YouTube in terms of like memberships. But it's because they have that cool feature. So if you guys don't know, and this is not really on topic, but what is really? The topic is whatever I want it to be. If you want to support somebody here on YouTube, you can super chat. You can do a membership type thing. Both are pretty cool. The membership thing is like a monthly thing, but it comes out of your wallet, you know? On Twitch, if you're an Amazon Prime member, because Twitch is owned by Amazon, you can go over there and you can subscribe, which is like becoming a member of a channel for free. It doesn't cost you anything. It's like Amazon just pays it to the creator. And it's pretty cool. And you can pick a channel each month, like whatever you want to do that month is, whichever it is, you can become a member there. So as a result of that, people can support streamers over there without spending any money. Now, if you have like 10 people you want to support, you can only do 1 per month. So you'd move it around or whatever you want to do. But it's an absolute win. And for me, that's, I think, going to be a pretty big deal because, I mean, you think about the number of people that have Amazon Prime. And heck, like I've had Amazon Prime. I wasn't doing anything with my Prime gaming option. And I just went over and I subscribed to a guy that I found on TikTok that moved over to Twitch, and he does Red Dead Redemption streams. He's like 73 years old. And he's a god at Red Dead Redemption. And I really love the guy, what he's doing, and I wanted to support him. So I did, and it didn't cost anything. So that's the reason that Twitch is better than YouTube for streams. Plus, streams just perform like absolute garbage on YouTube. So highlights YouTube, Twitch has the streams. And maybe the Lego stuff will go there someday too. I have BrickTech Live on Twitch. you could follow me there. I've never done anything with that channel. But maybe we will. It'd probably be better off if I did. But for now, we're good. We're good where we're at. Next week, I think I probably will be streaming on the main channel because we're going to be doing Ninjago City Gardens. Hey, DJ Ninja Blade is here. Long time no see, sir. I'm building the set that you sent me, by the way. Thank you. I started it yesterday. I got the first half done. Chris says, as I said before, one does not skip the animated series intro. You never do. You never would. This shot's a little weird. I'm going to move this up so you guys can actually... You can just see my mouth. I'm like... Good thing I brushed my teeth today, hey? Steven says, this is the set that got me into Speed Champions. I hope you're enjoying the build so far. I like it. I love Speed Champions. I think this car's fire. I said yesterday, DJ Ninja Blade has awesome taste in Speed Champions. I have one other one in the backlog, which is the Ford Bronco and the Ford GT. It's a double pack set. And then we got to get into 2022. Although I still need the Dodge one. I need the Dodge Challenger and the drag car. That's the one I want from last year. And then we're going to go right into this year, which my favorites are the Ferrari, which has the crazy headlights, and the Countach. So my mind just like, about time. I know. I have Lego Freaks gifts still in there too. It's only April. You know how the backlog goes. I'm sorry. I take forever to get things done. I really do. Let me see what else I missed here. Gerard says, I want to get the Dodge Challenger Speed Champions. What are my thoughts? Hey, I think one of the best ones from last year. I love it. I've seen it on sale for 20% off. And I'm like, yeah, I should get that. I should get that. And you know what's going to happen? I'm not going to get it. And it's going to go out of stock and then be like $100 set. That's what happened with the old Lego Ideas DeLorean. I saw it on Amazon. I could have had it cheap. I should have bought 10 of them. And now that set's like $150 or something like that. It's nuts. Aaron says Speed Champions is really underrated. I agree. It's an awesome theme, and I love. Some people don't like how wide the vehicles are, but I love that you can fit 2 minifigs in there too. It's just so good. Jim Blade says hard not to have good taste when you buy them all. I agree. There's one out of this year that I'm not loving though. We can't figure out which one it is though. I think it's like the Aston Martin or something maybe. We talked about this yesterday, but I'm like, hi, my name's Bob. Hi, my name's Bob. I can never remember. Oh, we got a sticker. Sticker time. You guys hear my chicken freaking out there? She stopped. Liam says you got the new Lamborghini the new Lamborghini, the 2019 Ferrari, and the 2020 Ferrari. I have vids on all of them. That's sweet, dude. Keep making those vids. You could have a whole channel where you just did like Speed Champions sets if you're really into them, and you can make like Speed Champions mocks. That would probably really do well, honestly. Like if you're really trying to make a cool channel, I want to see how this is on here. If you made all of the Speed Champion sets that Lego hasn't made, I think people would really dig that. Like I really want to see I don't know, you could pick anything. Pick a Ford. No, they've already made it. I was going to say an F-150 Raptor, but they've already done it. Pick your poison. You want to see a DeLorean Speed Champion set. You could make that, and I think that would do really well on YouTube, because even though we say that Speed Champions is underrated, I do think that there's a group of people that would really enjoy seeing mocks of various cars that you could come out with. It wouldn't be too crazy hard to do, because you have like this base that you're going off of. It's like, how do I make that look as realistic as I possibly can? You could do it. Frickin' chicken. Yeah. I can't say that. You guys don't know the frickin' chicken story. I got yelled at by some mom because I said frickin' chicken in one of my videos, and then her kid was saying it, and she was very upset about that. Very upset with me for making her kid say that. I have to realize, I suppose, even if there's something that I don't find offensive or upsetting, there is a chance that other people could, and I should be a role model for those people. But I in my opinion, I felt like that was a little much, if I might say so. It's like I guess frickin' could be bad. And maybe you're offended right now. If you are, I don't know if I want to apologize or not. I'll say this. If that's the worst thing that you've heard on YouTube, you have a pretty sheltered life. If that's the worst thing that you've heard. Or, I mean, any kid that goes to public school that's probably 10 years old or older has probably heard way worse than that. I would reckon. But that still doesn't make it okay. So, Karen, we'll just call you Karen for now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for sending your kid to the dark side. Turn him into a little cusser. Dare says, the next set I might be Speed Champions, because these sets sound great. Yeah, highly recommend. I really struggled with that sentence. There was a lot of things in there. The Productive Tank says, I love these sets. Could do less stickers, though. You are preaching to the choir, Monfrere. I am not a sticker fan. I have made that very clear. This one, not bad. I mean, most of those are just for the headlights, but you have to. Like, if they printed those, it'd be such an expensive set. But the stickers on this one isn't excessive. Some of these, though, I mean, the whole body is just stickers. Like, if you had graphics and stuff all down the side, it's too much. This one, I feel like, is a nice compromise. I'm not upset with the sticker sheet from this. I can live with this, but if you don't like stickers, Speed Champions, that's like the one thing that if you're really like contemplating it, that's the thing that could probably get on your nerves, is the stickers. Janelle says she remembers this frickin' chicken thing. Yeah, I also, out of spite, being a little bit of a jerk, I made sure I said it in my next video too. I said it again on purpose. Like I went out of my way to say it. I'm petty, I guess. I just people get me really like contemplating my life sometimes with these emails that I get from like very like conservative parents. Like the one time I said, "Oh my God," in a video, right? I say it here and there, and they were like, as a fellow Christian and person that wants you to be saved, can you not say "Oh my God"? And then every time I would say something like that afterwards, I was like, "Oh my God," I'm like, "Oh my God." You know, I don't know how you feel about such things, but they get inside your head sometimes with these crazy parents that like they're so upset by it that it's not even enough to leave a comment. I guess that was the time they couldn't leave comments, but they felt so passionate about it that they went and found my email address, which is not easy to find. Like you have to go to the about page and then you have to click a button and then it shows it. But then to type an email and send that out is just like, it's crazy to me. Like that's a lot of work. But I guess when you feel very strongly about something. Ooh, we're about ready to put the front clip on this, boys. You ready for this? Sometimes these parents, though, you just got to tell them. You got to tell them, frig off. You got to say, "Oh my God, you need to frig off." "Oh my God, you're freaking out of control." That's what you say to them. What I would probably say, though, my honest advice would be, if you, I know we have a pretty family-friendly channel, and I think it's pretty safe for all people to watch. If you're worried about things your kids might hear or see, I wouldn't let them on YouTube, just in general. Anywhere. But that's just me. To each his own. I can't tell people how to do anything that they do. I am liking this car, though, if you're wondering. Did I ever build an Ninjago World set? Not yet. Coming soon, I promise. Jim Blade, though, I can't knock him, because you get Jim Blade Lego set, he'll have that built before he even opens the box. Somehow, like, this is Jim Blade's backlog. He holds a set, and like he opens this up like this. All of a sudden, just a built car comes out. He's just like already done with it. He built it telepathically. The man is a machine when it comes to building. He gets like the Harry Potter Hogwarts Castle, has that thing done in about 25 minutes. I don't even know what's going on over here. Mellow cat. Yeah, man does not believe in backlogs. Some of my stuff is so old in my backlog that at this point it almost doesn't even make sense to build. Like I'm like, it's worth too much now. I'm turned into Dave. I can't build that. It's worth too much money. What is going on here? Something's weird. Okay, I'm good. Good. Chris is better than me. I use the Battlestar Galactica version of the F word. Huh. It's lost on me. Aaron says, recently started getting into Lego Star Wars. Expensive hobby. Oh, you're not kidding, brother. Don't go back in time and try to get sets that are retired. Now I've sacrificed all the other themes just to buy those ones. Oh my gosh. I want the all the old ECS sets. I've been looking at them on eBay. My wallet. He ran away from home when he looked at it. We put flyers all over town. Never found him. Really bad. So my advice to you, if you're going to become a Star Wars detector, just start buying all the new sets. In fact, buy a couple of them and just park them, because they will be worth money if you don't open them. If you have the discipline. Janelle says, I run storytime program at my library, and you wouldn't believe some of the things that parents have complained about. I'm not surprised. What else do I got here? Productivity Tank. I like that name. It says, I left my fair share of sets and poly bags unopened, and now I wouldn't dare touch them because the value increased on some. Yeah, what do I have? The Brick Bank is probably like my most expensive set, I think. And it's like, I can't justify, I will not get it. And here's how you decide. Are you going to get, say a set sells for $500 and you bought it for $200. Are you going to get $500 of value out of building that? If the answer is yes, then you should build it. If the answer is no, you should sell it. I also have an frick. What's the one from Clone Wars? It's like a cobbled together AT-AT almost, but it has 6 legs. I have one of those that I never opened. I got it on clearance and I just kept it sealed. I had one for me and one to be sealed. And I think it's going for like $300 right now, which is pretty darn good. Like, it really does pay to like hold on to these Lego sets and save them over time. I should have been doing that all along, but I'm just a collector. I just buy stuff and I'm like, ooh, I really love that. I'm going to own that. I'm going to build that. I'm going to share that. I remember people getting super triggered back when Pop sent us all those vintage sealed sets. And I just started popping them open and building them. Because, I mean, that's why he sent them to us. I don't think he just sent them to us so we could store them and then sell them someday. I was like, all right, we're going to open these things. And we did. And it was a lot of fun. But I can imagine how people felt like about how much value we were knocking off of those poor sets. What can you do, you know? You only live once. Someday, like, regardless of what you collect, whether it's Lego or whatever, someday you're probably going to pass away, and somebody is going to have to deal with all of your stuff. And I guess the hope is that they're a collector like you. Why do I have this? And they want to hold on to it and add to your collection, or, you know, like, keep it for themselves. But most cases, and I think if you looked up estate sales in your area, you'd find that most people, they just end up selling it off, and they sell it for a fraction of what it's worth. So that's ultimately what's going to happen to all the things you collect, if you're old enough. I know some of you guys are just young bucks, but that's ultimately what's going to happen. So you just enjoy the things you have, and if you're not getting enough value out of it to enjoy it, if it's just sitting somewhere and like you looking at it doesn't give you enjoyment, just get rid of it. Like, I think about, you know, a lot of my stuff that I collect is stuff you can actively use, like video games, for example. Lego sets, I feel like you can actively do stuff with. People that collect, like, and I'm not judging, but people that collect, like, Funko Pops and never open them, and they just sit on a shelf in a box, and you look at that box or whatever. Here's my idea for you to save you a lot of money. Why don't you just get a poster of every Funko Pop that's ever been made, like a giant poster. In fact, it could fill your entire wall. Staple that thing up to the wall or whatever, and just look at that. What's the difference? If you're never going to, like, experience that thing, like, if you're never going to open this, if this box is just going to sit there like that, you're never going to open it up, you're never going to build this, why even have it? Well, just take a picture of the box, you know, find a screenshot on the internet, print it out, and then put it on the wall. It's the same thing. What's the difference? Unless someday you're, like, banking on selling it or getting rich off of it or whatever. And if that's the case, then, you know, it makes sense, I suppose. But, like, if you're just collecting just to collect, I can't justify it. But to each his own. I can't judge anyone. I say enjoy your stuff. I got to put stickers on, guys. The rest of this is stickers, and then I've got wheels. Brickman says, I keep telling the wife it's our retirement plan. Brickman91 is alive? He's freaking alive. Holy smokes. Brickman is alive. That's what I love about this channel. After 2 years of it being dead, I'm seeing people that I haven't seen in forever. It's awesome, dude. Welcome, man. Welcome. But again, that's just my thoughts on things. My thoughts are about worth as much as you paid to enter this stream. Free thoughts for all. Something to think about, though, you know? And trust me, I have a collection of things that I haven't touched in years. Should I have them? Like, I have all my old childhood toys, and I was thinking, you know, someday when I have a kid, we'll get into all those old toys and go crazy with them. Well, it never occurred to me that kid would probably have his own toys that he's interested in and not really have a reason to get into my old toys, but maybe we will. Sticker time. Sticker time. Productivity Tank says, I'll always buy with the intention of building sets because that's what it's meant for. But sometimes it just never happens. When the value goes up, might as well keep it sealed then. Me and you, me, you, same. Me, you, same. We're kind of on the same boat here, same page. In the same boat, on the same page. We're sitting on a boat reading the same book, I think. Because, you know, my backlog has been growing here and there. And I buy sets when I find them on sale, and I can't resist. Same thing with video games back in the day. And you know, if you never get around to it, someday you look at that set and you're like, holy crap, that set's worth a lot of money. Sorry if I said crap if you're one of those people that are upset with that. That's worth a lot of money. I can't possibly open that now. I'm there with some of my stuff. I should make a video about all the sets that I have that kind of fall into that category, in my opinion. See, that's a sticker right there that looks good. Get that little Toyota emblem there, just adds a lot. And you can't really see the clear through it. Lego does a really good job with their stickers. I'm not hating. I don't love stickers, but they do a darn good job with them, if I might say so. Here it says, for me, I enjoy the valuable sets. I will leave it sealed and eventually build it, knowing how valuable it is while building gives me a sick enjoyment. He's like, San Diego Comic-Con brickheads. Punched Habit. He's like, evil villain laugh. He's dressed like Palpatine. I mean, that's what I pictured in my mind. I'm assuming that's what it's like. But I don't know. I would look at the value and be like, I can't do it. I'm going to try to get this sticker as close to the side as I can to make this look like it's a part of the window. Oh, that's good. That's a beauty application right there. Maybe I'll just go and get the other Speed Champion set. How much time do we have? Phew, I'm going to take Roxy Bear for a WALK today, too. But yeah, I hope to see you guys when we go for the completion next week of Ninjago City Gardens. I don't know if it'll be on this channel or the main channel. I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe I'll move it around. That would also suck though, because then I won't be able to do a proper playlist. But I would like to. I'd like to build that entire setup with Clark, man. Enjoy like it's almost like reminiscent of the early days of Brickatech Live. Maybe I'll build it over here, and we will. We'll just tell everybody like, hey, it's happening over there if you want to join in. And then I can do like little updates, or just do a video at the very end and be like, hey, here it is all built. It was sweet. Got hours of video of us building it. But I think between Clark and myself, we could probably knock it out fairly quickly within like a week. All right, so I'm putting these lights on. I got to be very careful here because I want these to line up as good as I possibly can. Ooh, I should get you guys the good shot here. Since I'm applying stickers, you don't want to freaking see me. You want to see me putting stickers on. Let me see what I can do here. This is a challenge. The hardest thing I've done for you guys. Okay, there we go. I want to see the set, Greg. I don't give a crap about seeing you, dude. I hear you. I hear your cries. Yeah, Fortnite this evening on Twitch. Thank you for the reminder, Chris. If you guys want to watch Clark and I play the zero build version of Fortnite, where we actually stand a chance, and by stand a chance, I mean we're not going to die instantly to a guy that built the Taj Mahal in the game. We're going to be playing that tonight on Twitch. Mrs. Brickatect has conferences tonight. There's no way that this is going to look good, is there? So from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., it's Clark and myself. I don't know if we're going to be playing that entire time because I don't want Mrs. Brickatect to find that out. That looks like absolute gerbiji. I mean, it looks bad there too, I guess. Oh, they try to hide it with that. Those sneaky dogs. That's not my light reflection. That's theirs. They're like, don't look at that. Don't look at that. We're going to kind of like make it look like there's an overhead light source. Here's what looks like IRL. I'm throwing up a little bit. Okay, there's nothing you can do. Oh. You see what they have going on here. There's obvious gaps there. Frick. I don't like it, guys. No, sir, I don't like it. Anyways, we'll persevere here. I blame Ginblade. Speaking of Ginbladey, I know he loves Olive Garden, and he loves the Sonic movie because of that. Clark and I are on Thursday of this week, 2 days from now, we're going to watch the Sonic movie. Maybe what we'll do is when we come back, we'll work on some Ninjago City Gardens, and we'll chat it up with you about the movie. Spoilerific, of course. So we're going to spoil the frick out of Sonic. So if you haven't seen the movie or don't want to know what happens, you might want to skip that particular stream. But I think we'll do that as a thing. If you guys want to hang out with us for a bit. For a little bit. How's my shot here? Is that looking good? Can I make this light look any better? I just don't think it's possible. No, sir. No. Oh man. I mean, if from far away, not bad, right? I think that's okay. Up close, ah, far away, good. Okay. Ah. Oh, Jim Lady, I was talking about your love of a certain restaurant by the name of Olive Garden, and how you went to see Sonic. Clark and I are going to see Sonic on Thursday, 2 days from now, and we're going to come back here. You're going to love this stream, buddy. I don't know if you're off or not, but you're going to love this stream because we're going to be building Ninjago. We're going to be talking about Sonic, and I guess that's it, just those two things. But I think you're going to like that stream. And anyone that... Ooh, we got to put the good rims on this. The good rims. Luis, I don't have the technology here for like the cool pop-ups, but Luis, thank you for the super chat though. Super sticker, I should say. She says, "Hey you." Well, hey you. Thank you very much. So Thursday, that's gonna be a thing. Tomorrow we're gonna do some shopping tomorrow. I don't know if we're gonna be streaming tomorrow. Let me make sure I get all the right rims on this thing. All the right rims in all the right places. We'll do that. We got that. You know what? I should unbox Ninjago City Gardens. Can you imagine me just getting into that right now? I'd have to find it even. There's our 4 rims. So we will we'll slap these on the outside. Let's see it. Let's make sure we're doing this right. I kind of like this overhead shot. It's kind of sick. All right. So they go on like that. Okay. Here we go. The tire rim combos are pretty awesome on these two. Check that out. Man, the quality is beautiful. Builder says, time for my dentist appointment. Take care, everyone. Hey, thanks for stopping by, man. When you're in the chair, check out. Imagine he's getting a root canal, and he's like watching my yard sale video. Could make it somewhat more enjoyable. Thanks for stopping by, though, man. I appreciate that. And everybody that's here, appreciate you guys hanging out for a bit while we build a Speed Champions. Speed Champions. Ooh, that looks nice with those black rims. Little scrunch action everywhere. I kind of want to do something about this. Does anyone else want to do something about that? Let me see if I have something. I was thinking if we could find... I kind of want these pieces just to continue right through that. What do you guys think? Is that acceptable? Also that. But there's nothing you could do there. I want all the studs gone. It's a sweet looking car though. That's all the stickers. Let's put the guy inside so you guys can see what that's all about. Love the minifig. We got in him yesterday. Check out the Toyota logo on his back. Got the stitching there too. Nice hairpiece. Looking good. Yeah, the tiles, clean finish. I agree. Chantel says, seen Sonic 2 opening night. Loved it. I heard good things. Olive Garden, when you're there, your family. Heard there's only 2 Olive Garden references in this Sonic. If you guys haven't watched the original Sonic and don't know what the heck I'm talking about, there is some just blatant product placement for Olive Garden. Like it's beyond unacceptable, and it became like a joke within our friend group about it. So I was really looking forward to Sonic 2 to see how many Olive Garden references there were. And I'm glad it's still a thing. But there's our guy in there. That looks so good. I'm going to get another minifig. Here, Clark has one sitting here. Who's this, Jarrell? Is that who that is? Or is that Zod? Is it supposed to be Zod or Jarrell? We'll put him in there too. Because he looks like he'd be riding in a Supra. So that's the beauty of these now a little bit wider cars. You can do that like that. Oh God, I have him too far forward, I think. He got his head like crushed in. Okay, I think we're good now. There you go. Check that out. This is like the proper scale of Lego car, right? Like if you wanted to have 2 passengers or like a passenger and a driver, this is the scale. But then when you take the guy out, think about what this car would look like in real life. If this was you at 6 feet tall, this car would be so massive. Like this car would be, what, maybe 30 to 35 feet long? Anyways, I'm not, there's not much you can do with that. You need those like more professional Technic figures. I don't know what they're called, but they have like the articulation everywhere. We'll put him back in. I'll put that on. I'll show you guys the other set that I have. I'll go grab that here, and then we'll chat it out for a little bit. There's my Supra, though. Looking rather Supra-like. I love it. Thank you, Jim Blady, for sending that to me for Christmas. Sorry it took me until April to build it. I'll go get my one other set that I have out of the storage room of doom so you guys can see it. I shall return in just a moment. Talk amongst yourselves. I found it. It's this beaut right here. Beauty, beauty, beauty of a set. Supra or the Fords. I think they're both great. This car I'm a little sketched on. I don't think it's quite the right color. That car in real life is more of a blue than a teal. But it's still pretty cool. Liam says, I need to get the set. Looks fire. YouTube not sending me notifications. Dude, I'm telling you. Freaking YouTube and their notifications. That's why I'm hyping Twitch. Twitch notifications are on point. YouTube notifications, I don't know what they're doing, man. Jim Blady said he loves this one. I'll show you the back. Shall we build it next? How much time do we have? It's 1:55. Let's open it. Let's open it. Do I have a knife? Knife detective's right here. Why not? We got a little bit of time. I'm going to take... How dare you? How dare you, Lego? Sometimes this doesn't work in my favor, trying to defeat the punch tabs. Under no circumstance should you have punch tabs on a set. I'm just going to say that. Big, small, whatever. No punch tabs. I want tape. So you got to go through all this nonsense to try to open these freaking things if you don't want to ruin your box. And it still sometimes ruins them. Like, look how much damage that does. That's if you're a box enthusiast. Is the tape really that expensive? Again, this is set number 76905. Ford GT Heritage Edition. And the Bronco R. Look at that friggin' thing. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, this one's going to take some time. I feel like this would be a good build with the Clarkmans. That thing's looking fire, dude. That looks good. And it has some, like, engine work in it, too. Wow. There's what they look like in real life, if you're wondering. This is a gift from Brad for Christmas. Jeez Louise. Oh, I should show off, do they have advertisements for the other sets in here? No, they don't. They don't have it. We've got bag 1, 3. I wonder which one of these Clark would want to build. He would probably pick the car, I would think. Sticker sheet. Oh my god. I guess, yeah, I'd probably build the SUV. Who was talking earlier about stickers? JT says, I follow like 1 million people and I get notified for the people I get the bell for. It's weird because I hear from people all the time, like people in my membership group or whatever. These are people that are like, I want to say that probably the most like interested people in terms of subscribers. And oftentimes they don't get notified of live streams, which is, it just sucks, man. But what can you do? I want to get the new Ferrari. Yeah, that new Ferrari is amazing. I can't wait. Lego, not Legos. Beautiful name. Says, I love the 8-stud wide cars. Definitely better than some of the 4-stud cars in my city sets. Old school. If you know, you know. The 4 studs, and then you got to 6, and now we're just like, let's go to 8. When are we going to go to 10? We're going to have like 15 stud wide cars. It's going to be fantastic. Your city is just going to be roads. Just giant roads. Like single base plate roads. It's going to be pretty cool. Should we, I don't know whether I should break into a bag of this or not. Would Clarkman... Let's start bag. I can't resist. I'll save this for Clark, I promise. Oh, sugar balls. Just when I thought we were safe. Shoot, which one is he going to want to build? I don't know. I'll start on this one. I think he's going to like building the sports car. Let me get my other pieces out of the way here. You guys are getting some icing on the cake. A little bit of bonus action, if you will. We'll work on a Bronco. Hype. I think I'm just going to get all the new Speed Champion sets. Why not? Also, I'm going to look up... I won't do it now, but I'm going to look up and see how much the Dodge one is so I can get that. We need to clear out last year's sets. Those are the ones that I really want the most. This one, and the purple Dodge car with the drag car. Just beautiful. Am I missing anything else from last year? I think I'm good. I think that's all I need. We got like dust fragments from the box all over the place. Jim Blady says he's popping out. Hey, thanks again for the set, man. I appreciate you sending that my way. Merry Christmas. I could have waited till this year. You could have just saved a Christmas gift this year and just open this up. But yeah, very cool, very cool. Added to the Speed Champions collection. I'm going to build a little bit of this bag, and then I'm going to hit the dusty trail and take Poopsie for a whoopsie. Minifig time. He's in here. Ooh, it's a girl racer. Nice. Kind of looks like she's wearing a TIE Fighter pilot outfit. She's got like like the dirty face. I'm going to give her like the just kind of like smirk. Here you go, guys. Here you go. What do you think? Let me get you the good camera, Robbie, here. Boom. Then she's got the alternate face here, if you want to see that. That's kind of cool. The Bronco uniform, too. Doesn't it kind of look like a TIE Fighter pilot, though? Am I just making that up? What do you guys think? Like it. Picasso. Julian. I don't have the technology, but Julian just donated $1.09. He says, "What's up?" You guys remember? No one remembers that commercial, do you? From way back in the day, the "Was Up" commercial. I think it was for. Is it for 7-Up? I can't remember what it was for. They were all like, "What's up?" Do I have the Corvette set? No, I don't have the Corvette set. I don't know if I love it. Do I need it? I should probably get it. You want to see her with her helmet on? You might. Yeah, pretty cool. Man, those helmets remind me of my childhood. I'm glad they still make them the same way. Lego, now Lego's heading out. See ya, man. Bye. Moving on to the next set. Just a little bit. Just a little taste of this one. I should not be starting this right now in the midst of Ninjago City Gardens right around the corner. Like, we're going to start that thing real soon, but, you know, we'll get a little bit in here. Just a little skosh of a build, because that's what we do. Budweiser. Is that what it was for? Oh, 7-Up was Make 7 Up Yours. I had the shirt. Do you guys remember Make 7 Up Yours? The front of the shirt says Make 7. And the back says Up Yours. It was a hit at school. I'm surprised that was allowed, but, you know, I don't know what they're talking about. Look at this intro build here. This feels like I'm building Lego Classic right now. Was Up from Scream in Scary Movie. Did they do that? Chris remembers it. Chris is the only person old enough to remember it. We got some nougat on the front of this. Lovely nougat. I'm gonna build for let's go 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes, then we'll call it. That seem reasonable to you guys? You guys were being real feisty today, so I decided that we'd just keep going. I'm sure Brad will be excited that I'm building his Christmas set as well. Another set out of the backlog, too. I need to probably do videos on these things. I didn't do a video on the bouquet. I don't think anyone gives two fricks about that set. I have it right over there. I'm going to add the roses to it. I just don't think anyone cares. So I might do a video when I build up the other flowers, which would be the birds of paradise. Not the birds of prey, as I have been calling it. For some unknown reason. I'll make a whole video talking about why Lego flowers are friggin' awesome, dude. Okay. Anybody here collect Lego flowers? I know it's the Speed Champions crowd and the Lego Flowers crowd. Probably not the same group. But I collect everything. I love everything that I can find in Lego. I do not discriminate against sets. I'm just like, if it's cool, even if it's stuff that I don't have any experience in, if it's cool, I'm in. Sometimes you just find yourself in these positions where, and I've even gone a little crazy where I've bought sets that I would never consider, but Walmart has it sitting there at 50% off, and I look at Clark and I look at myself and I'm like, let's do it. And we've done it. We've done it many a times. You just have to. Anyone found themselves in that position where you're shopping for Lego and you're like, I don't even care about that theme, but half off? Okay. Miguel likes Lego flowers. All right, Miguel. Lego Freak is in the house. The bonsai tree is cool. I like that one too, yeah. Dara says, I think the Lego flowers look great. You guys are flowers super rad. Okay. Apparently we do have some flowers enthusiasts here. I may have spoken out of turn thinking that the Speed Champions audience was not the flowers audience. I'm happy to see that you guys are enjoying Lego flowers. Did you guys see the new ones? The orchids, I think is what they are. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then we have the succulents. I think the orchids are fantastic. I'm getting those right when they come out. And dropped 20% off. Yeah, the flowers do look pretty realistic. I was building them and they're a little repetitive. So if you don't like that kind of stuff when you're building your Lego sets, if you don't like things like having to do them over and over and over again, I would avoid. But if that's okay with you and it's something that you can get past, the flowers are pretty neat. And it's something that if you're a dude, your wife may be okay with putting on display somewhere, or a good gift for her if you guys want to build Lego together. Maybe she doesn't like Speed Champion sets, but she might like Lego flowers. You never know. You got to try. I wouldn't go as far as getting it for her as a gift if she's never shown any interest, though. I would definitely have that conversation ahead of time, because when you get a gift like that, it really does look like a gift for yourself. So you got to be careful. Hey, I got you this new Lego set for your birthday. Isn't that great? They're like, no. I wanted real flowers, you jerk. That could happen. Chris says he might end up buying the orchids. And Brickman says he needs the orchid set. I just can't believe Brickman's still around. That's freaking awesome. I used to have a Brickman sticker. Before we moved, it's somewhere in the moving pile. When's my haunted house supposed to come in? June, they said. I don't know how accurate that is. Do you guys reckon it'll be sooner or later than that? They said it'll ship in June. And I just wanted it by Halloween because I thought that'd be a sick Halloween build. So if it comes in June or July or August, I'm okay with that. That's going to be great. I got not the old Monster Fighters haunted house, but the new one with the drop ride in it. Pretty darn cool. I'm excited to get that. I love amusement park sets. That was what I got during Double VIP / the Jane Goodall promo. Got that, and I got the Globe. And the Globe never even saw the backlog. Just boom, it's out. And that's the way I want it to be. I still have some big sets in the backlog. I've got the typewriter I want to build. I think I'm going to do that after Clark and I finish Ninjago City Gardens, because that's like kind of like a solo build. I don't think he would be into that. I don't know if you guys would be into watching me build a typewriter every day, but maybe we'll do it over here. You kind of convinced me. Like, I started this stream thinking like, man, we only have a couple peeps here. No one's interested in this. No one even knows this channel exists. Why am I doing this? But then it starts to make sense to me after a bit. I feel like there needs to be a place for these. I just want these streams to exist without having to go unlisted or whatever. Because once they do that, and I've done that on my other channel, because I don't want live streams like polluting it. Once they go private or unlisted, private you're never going to see it, but unlisted, like, no one sees it ever again. And I heard from people that say they come back and watch our streams sometimes years later. So it'd be kind of cool to have these sitting here. Because why not, right? But I'll still stream over in the other channel too every once in a while. I was thinking like every Sunday. I've kind of in my mind, I was like, on Sundays we'll do a stream on the main channel. And then throughout the week, as we pollute streams all over the place, we'll do them over here. And the people that really want to see them, they can come over. And if not, that's cool too. Because I don't know who wants to see me build bag one of the Bronco, but I'm glad that you guys do. I'm just going to do whatever feels right in my mind. And I think that's sometimes the best thing you can do. Unless you're crazy, which the results are still out for me. You don't want to listen to yourself if you're crazy. But this seems like the right thing to do. Ecto 1 haunted house for October. Yeah, dude, maybe. That was supposed to be last year. I got to figure out what I have. Oh, speaking of what I have, we have a Mike C in the house. Sorry for my inferior technology, Mike C, but he says, hello, working and lurking. Sounds like someone else I know. This guy right here. He says, but glad to listen to the stream. Hey, I hope it's worth listening to. I've been thinking about, let me mess this. I've been thinking about getting a microphone, a proper mic for like a lapel mic when I'm doing these streams, because I think the audio would be a lot better, because I'm just using a cell phone for this. So for Mike C, who's listening to this, tomorrow, I'll do another stream tomorrow afternoon. Oh, shoot balls. I don't know if I can, because Clark and I are going to be together. The next day I do a stream, I'm going to have a lavalier mic on. And you're going to have to tell me if you like the sound of that better. I think you will. I want to make this an audio presentation proper for Mike C. So while he's listening, it just sounds so darn crispy. He can't even stand it. It sounds so darn good. But thank you for I just wanted to sound okay more than anything. Thank you for the support, Mike C, and everybody else today. I appreciate you guys. Hope you're enjoying this little bonus section of me working on the Bronco. This is what it looks like so far. How do I describe this to Mike C, who is working and lurking and listening? So it's, if you were to take a 5-wide plate that doesn't exist, it's 5 wide. It's probably like 18 long. It's got a slope on the back. We got 2 axles on it, and it's got studs on the side running down the entire side of this vehicle is what I have right now. I essentially have like a frame built. And I'm on step 21. And now I'm on step 22. Can I get really good at describing things for non-visual watchers or listeners? Maybe I could. Here's what's in the backlog, guys. Big sets in the backlog. The A-Wing, the Space Shuttle, Ecto 1, Ninjago City Gardens, the Brick Bank, Assembly Square, the Parisian Restaurant, the Corner Garage. Ooh, I think that's it for like the big stuff. I could be wrong. I got Dom's Charger in terms of Technic. I've got the Corvette, the orange Corvette. It's I think it's like a $50 set. I've got that in Technic. I've got a forklift that someone sent us before like we even moved, so it's been in there for 2 years. I've got the Lambo. You guys can see how bad this has gotten. It's all because Lego's been doing just absolute heat for their promotions and gift purchases, and I can't resist, so I buy stuff, and I just haven't gotten to it. But I'm working my way. The typewriter. Jeez. Liam says, sometimes I watch older streams to see what me in the chat said. It's like a time capsule, right? I go back sometimes and I look at people that don't even exist anymore. You know, like the Lego space, a lot of people come and go. We've talked about this before. They come and they go. They watch. You know, they watch Lego content for months or years or whatever, and then eventually they move on with their life. They do other things. And I've seen like so many people like that were hardcore, that were in every stream or comment on every video years ago, and then you go back and it's like, wow, where'd they go? Like Brickman, for example. I haven't seen him in forever, and here he is just randomly spotted on a live stream. It's pretty wild. It's just it's nice to... I'm putting these on the wrong side. Frick. 3-in-1 Castle from Lego Freak. Yes, I have that one too. I should do a backlog tour, but it's just such a darn nightmare in there. Plus I have built sets in there too, which doesn't help my situation. Then I have sets that's like I'm never going to build just because they're worth too much, like we are talking about earlier. So it's, you know, it's like a mix. It's a mess. It's a... I don't know, dude. It's something. But it's fun. I love building. I love collecting. I love making videos. Like, it's just... This just seems like the perfect thing for me. And the fact that Clarkman is into it as well, and we're sharing that together, It's a great hobby. I might be a little biased, but I think it's a great hobby. I'm going to finish this bag up here. We're at 214. I still want to take Roxy Bear for a walkie. I got to get the Clark Man. So I usually take her for a walk, then I snag the Clark Man after we walk until we have to go get him. Good for everybody. Good for me. Good for Roxy Bear. I listen to some podcastage, which is good for my mental state, I guess. Not to say that my mental state is deteriorating. It's just, it's nice to listen to something. Maybe you feel that way about this. If it is, I wish I had some more valuable things to say to you that could inspire you. But if you are listening or watching, if somehow you found your way over here to my channel that disappeared long ago and you didn't know what happened to it, I appreciate you stopping by. It's been a roller coaster of emotions with live streaming on YouTube throughout history, even up until this very moment right now. I love it. It leaves me super fulfilled. Sometimes it leaves me super discouraged, but I just keep coming back because it's what I love to do. I love to broadcast myself like YouTube used to be. Just the ability I want to work on something, I can turn on a camera, and at this very moment, I could broadcast myself worldwide to whoever cares to watch. It's pretty awesome. But sometimes I base my worth on how the stream did, how the conversation was, how I felt my performance was or whatever, and it's just silly to do that. But I analyze everything, and like if I have a good stream, I'm on cloud 9, and if I feel like I sucked or the chat wasn't very good or my engagement, like I wasn't like at the top of my game or whatever, then I feel very discouraged, and it crushes my soul. And the stupid thing is, or the silly thing is, I should say, is that I'm probably the only one that feels that way. Probably most people leave the stream like, hey, that was a good time. I'm glad I got to be there. I'll end it and be like, I sucked. That sucked. And I don't know. It's sometimes you just wonder, like, should I even bother? Should I even do it? But then I keep coming back, and I'll have a good time, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this. And it's been like that here over on Brick Tech Live. That's why I like coming over here. It's a little more quiet, but then that brings up the other thing. It's like, well, what about all the other people that I could be reaching? But it's like, do I really want to? All these things that you think about and deal with that most people probably don't share, I guess. I'm very honest when it comes to sharing my outlook, my outcomes, how things are going. I share all that stuff, whether you care or not. Most people probably can't relate or don't care at all because it's like, I'm not a YouTuber. I don't know, Greg. But that's how I feel. Number 11 sticker going on. It's the the console center dash area. We're almost done with bag 1. Killed it. Hey, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate the kind words. Gonna tune in for the A-Wing. When does the A-Wing become a set that I should just keep boxed? How long until that happens? Because maybe I should. That's gonna be an expensive set someday. Oh, crud. I think I missed something here. I definitely skipped a little bit. The A-Wing's going to be that set that I'm going to wish that I kept sealed. How about the Space Shuttle? Would you like to see me build the Space Shuttle? That's definitely a set that... I mean, it'll probably be worth money someday too, but not Star Wars money. You guys know what Star Wars money looks like. Rusty says, I don't build Lego anymore, but I like watching people build. That's cool. It's way cheaper to watch someone build it than to actually build it. My wife was always like when I watch gaming streams, she's like, why do you watch someone else play a video game? I'm like, because it's enjoyable. It's nice, like, seeing their reaction and kind of being on that experience with them. And in a small way, I think building Lego sets is kind of like that too. Like, you don't have to physically sit here and have parts in your hands to kind of have this experience with me, right? We can do it. We can do it together. I just completed bag 1. How many pieces we got left here? This looks bad. This doesn't look like I should have this. I think that comes off. That goes on. Okay, we're good. We built 1 bag of this. I do have to run, though, because Roxy Bear and I both need our exercise today, as you can probably expect. Let's see a little comparison between this. Here for the corner garage, says OKS Gamer. Hey, that's going to be a great set. We need somewhere to put all these cars, right? I don't even know if this will fit in the corner garage. It's a pretty big beast. But the Bronco, definitely under construction. And the Supra finished up. I love it, man. I love Speed Champions. What can I say? I think it's a great theme. If you're thinking about getting into these again, they're really fun. They're great for kids because obviously it's a car. You can put minifigs in it. Stickers are the only thing that's going to hold you back. Price-wise, not bad. Not bad at all. I don't know how much this set was. Is it $15? Something like that? Man, you get a couple Hot Wheels and you can get this thing and really enjoy it. You can customize it. I mean, you could put a body kit on this if you wanted to. You could Fast and Furious it up. I think they're great, and it's cool to finally get some of these done. That being said, this one might be taking a bit of a hiatus, depending. Tomorrow, Clark and I are going to be going out, but we're going to be back. I'm trying to figure out when we're going to start Ninjago City Gardens. I don't know if that's going to happen tomorrow, or if we should build this, or if we're going to do this on our own time. Somehow, some way, we'll get all this stuff done. But this next week of Clark being on spring break, Ninjago City Gardens is going to get built. And I'm going to be streaming the heck out of it. Probably build some of it off stream too, because it's going to take a long time, I think, for us to get through it. Even with us both taking bags and kind of splitting it, I think it's going to be a time-consuming build. But it'll be awesome when it's done, and I'm excited to share with you. I appreciate you guys all coming over here, hanging out with me today while I crank this out, and inspire me to get into a whole nother set. Come back sometime, and we'll build the rest of this up, and I'll give you my official thoughts on this, which, if you want the spoiler, it's probably going to be awesome. But I have to go because I'm going to take Rox for a walk. I hope you guys get out and enjoy today if you get an opportunity to, or just have a good rest of your day if you don't. Take care, peeps, and we'll see you guys all in the next stream.